So once you've set up your guides, what we're going to do is find a reference image of an elephant. You can choose any animal, doesn't matter, but what I went to is freepik.com. And if you tick photos and type in elephant, you can try and look at some faces. Try and get a front on face, will make it easier and make it more symmetrical. Or you can go for a side face or anything similar to that. So the key here is reference images. You always want to find a good quality image that you can use and that you can trace over to get that nice silhouette. So you want to make sure that it's clean, that the image is noticeable and you can see the face. So that one would be good for like a side image or a side profile shot. And just go through Freepik until you find a nice image. And then once you've done that, you want to go into Illustrator and import it. So what I've done here, I've got this image here. So I'm just going to go and drag it into the middle. And I've just made a new layer. So I've got my guides and my sketch on one layer. And then I put this image on another layer. So I'm just going to make a new layer. And I'm just going to select this image and drop the opacity by 60%. So we can see this. And you can actually trace over the elephant like that. Or if you have a sketch, you can just trace over the sketch. So I'm going to go up again and just call this build, because we're building our shapes and lines there. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go find some colors now. So to find some colors, you can actually go to Pinterest or Dribble, as well as Color Hunt. And maybe if you type in Africa, color inspiration or color palette, it's going to pop up with some nice palettes you can use. And you can even sample them from images. So you can see here, you got a nice image of patterns. Even this like nice brownie palette, an orangey or reddy palette is good as well. So you can see that one looks pretty nice as well. Even these are good. And you can scroll through here and get a nice palette. Or if you go to Dribble, I just typed in Africa in here and you'll see some other people designers' work. We're not going to copy the work, but you know, you can actually use some color palettes if you find ones you like. So maybe if this one, we can click on this and you can see they use these colors on the right here, and you can actually screenshot these colors and use them. Or even if you want something else, you can just go find one with nice simple colors and do it that way. Another way is going into Color Hunt as well. And you can see if you scroll through these, you'll get a nice array of different colors, bright palettes, cool palettes, warm palettes. And just trying to find something you like. Look, even this one is pretty nice as well. Actually, I might use that. I'm just going to screenshot this in like that. And then I'm going to import that screenshot. So I have it now. And I'm just going to go to my swatches panel. To go to swatches, go to window and then swatches, and I'm going to delete these default ones. So if you click this drop down menu, you can go select all unused and then just tick the bin. I might just keep the grays there, and I'm just going to tick the bin and press yes. And now it's deleted all that. Now we're going to build these colors here. So what I like to do is just going to make a shape. Then press I for the eyedropper tool and select the color. Holding Alt, just duping that. And then I'm just going to get the eyedropper, select the colors I want. Then select these colors, and I'm just going to make a color group by clicking this little folder here in the swatches panel. And then when you want to tick global colors and selected artwork, and just call it warm colors, and then press OK. And I can delete these now, and now we have that cool palette there.